Hello gentlemen, I'm Shi-Hung Yi, and I'm about to share a high-leverage health secret that will fundamentally change how you approach your day and could very well put a severe, enjoyable strain on your partner's ability to keep up with your newfound energy and vitality. If you've been following the channel for a while, you know I'm not interested in time-wasting, complicated routines. I'm all about those small, simple tweaks that deliver absolutely massive results for men over the age of 50. Today, we are taking aim at your daily ritual, something most of you already do every single morning, your cup of warm tea. But we are not talking about the subtle notes of Earl Grey or the antioxidant benefits of green tea. We are going to talk about a single, potent ingredient you are critically missing from that mug. This single teaspoon addition is a biological cheat code, a way to flip an internal switch that instantly ignites your metabolism, stabilizes your energy, and provides a subtle but ultimately undeniable lift to your confidence, mood, and essential masculine drive. And here is the kicker. The reason this video is titled the way it is. The results can be so noticeable that they become impossible to hide. Your partner might very soon start noticing this new spark, this sudden confident energy, and this clear vitality returning to your life. In fact, they might even playfully, or perhaps not so playfully, begin begging you to slow down, simply because they are struggling to match your new revitalized pace. I am talking about adding just one small, powerful teaspoon of a concentrated, effective ingredient to your warm morning fluid. This isn't some expensive pharmaceutical trick or an unsustainable, complex routine. It is a powerful return to ancient wisdom, combined with cutting-edge modern science, designed specifically to target the core vulnerabilities of aging masculinity, dwindling, inconsistent energy, hormonal flatness, and lagging motivation. I'm not just going to give you one option either. I have 3 distinct 1 teaspoon powerhouse solutions, each meticulously chosen to address a slightly different aspect of male performance, from pure hormonal drive and libido to deep all-day stamina and profound stress resilience. Grab your favorite mug, settle in, and let's discuss the simple, quiet secret that could have your partner completely mystified, wondering, what in the world is he actually putting in that tea? Before we dive into these incredible, simple solutions, we must first deeply acknowledge the starting line, the state of subtle, often unrecognized hormonal and metabolic deficit in which most men over the age of 50 begin their day. This is not a failure of personal discipline or effort on your part. It is simply the natural reality of the modern aging process, combined with chronic, low-grade daily stressors that constantly tax the system. The moment you wake, your main stress hormone, cortisol, is naturally surging. It's the chemical push that's meant to give you that initial clarity to get out of bed. However, if your sleep quality has been chronically poor, or if you are dealing with the relentless, low-humming pressure of work, family, or financial anxieties, that cortisol remains perpetually elevated for far too long. This state of chronically high stress actively works against your body's ability to thrive, suppressing your available testosterone and prematurely draining your essential energy reserves before you've even hit the commute. Furthermore, your entire digestive system has been largely dormant overnight, meaning your metabolism is sluggish, operating at half power, and desperately needs a clean, potent, and intentional signal to fire up for the day. And what is the common, go-to response for most men? It's often slamming down a strong cup of high-dose coffee, which provides a fast, harsh, and often jittery jolt that taxes the adrenal system further and leads to a midday crash. Or it's a plain cup of tea that, while pleasant, does virtually nothing beyond offering a bit of hydration and warmth. What is critically missing is an intentional start, a morning ritual designed not to shock your system, but to nourish and rebalance it from the inside out, providing 3 critical things for sustained male vitality. The first is hormonal regulation, something that can gently counter that excess morning cortisol and actively support the production and proper utilization of your key male hormones. The second is metabolic ignition, an ingredient that tells your body it's time to switch on its efficient fat-burning mode, stabilize blood sugar, and utilize energy smoothly. And the third is sustained energy. Not the nervous, jagged crash and burn of high-dose caffeine, but a clean, steady source of stamina and profound mental clarity that lasts without fail all the way through the infamous mid-afternoon lull. The 3 single teaspoon solutions I am about to give you are all simple, powerful ways to achieve these 3 critical goals by adding them right into your favorite hot liquid. Solution 1. Reigniting the fire with maca root. If your primary overriding goal is to aggressively reignite that essential hormonal drive, elevate your overall mood, and fiercely tackle that frustrating feeling of being perpetually flat or lacking spark, then your first 1 teaspoon answer is maca root powder. This is a truly remarkable, resilient root vegetable native to the brutally high altitudes of the Andes Mountains in Peru, a region where only the hardiest life forms can survive and thrive. Maca is often nicknamed Peruvian ginseng and has been relied upon for thousands of years by indigenous populations as a source of energy, stamina, and fertility. It is scientifically classified as an adaptogen, a powerful class of herbs that significantly helps the body naturally adapt to and neutralize all forms of physical and psychological stress. Maca is uniquely powerful for men because it doesn't contain hormones itself. Rather, it acts as an intelligent signal modulator on the HPA axis, the hypothalamic pituitary adrenal axis, which is your brain's master control system for regulating stress and hormone production. By gently stabilizing this crucial stress response, maca indirectly but fundamentally supports your body's innate ability to efficiently produce and utilize its own natural endogenous hormones, particularly testosterone, as well as essential precursors like DHEA. Most notably, men consistently report a substantial and remarkably swift lift in libido and overall sexual desire when they begin to use maca regularly. It functions as a powerful, non-stimulant aphrodisiac, increasing desire and drive without introducing the jittery, synthetic feeling associated with some chemical enhancers. For practical use, I strongly recommend utilizing the gelatinized maca powder, which is the pre-cooked form. This essential process removes the difficult starch, making it dramatically easier for your system to digest and absorb than the raw variety. Simply take 1 level teaspoon, stir it into any warm morning tea. It has a pleasant, slightly earthy, butterscotch-like flavor that mixes surprisingly well, and drink it down. The profound effect is often subtle initially, typically taking 1 to 2 weeks of absolute consistency to fully manifest. But once it lands, men report waking with a clearer mental state, more spontaneous energy, and the unmistakable return of that youthful, masculine spark. This, gentlemen, is often the ingredient that leads to the partner taking notice, because the benefits are profoundly noticeable in your intimate readiness, mood, and overall vitality. Solution 2, the balancer, ashwagandha for resilience. Now, if your main day-to-day concern isn't hormonal flatlining or a pure lack of drive, but rather chronic low-grade anxiety, deeply poor sleep quality, and a general lack of personal resilience, that frustrating feeling that you just can't bounce back or handle pressure effectively anymore, your perfect 1 teaspoon solution is ashwagandha root powder. Ashwagandha is an ancient Ayurvedic herb classified as a rasayana or rejuvenator. Its name roughly translates to smell of the horse, signifying that it historically imparts the strength, vitality, and enduring stamina of a horse. Like maca, it is a potent adaptogen, but its primary function is focused more intensely on directly reducing chronic systemic stress and promoting a deep foundational calm energy. While maca is often the energizer and driver, ashwagandha is the essential balancer and tranquilizer. It specifically targets and lowers chronically elevated cortisol. When modern men are constantly stressed, and I mean constantly, from the moment the phone rings to the moment their head hits the pillow, their sympathetic nervous system is always in overdrive. This constant state of emergency burns through energy reserves, inhibits crucial hormonal processes, and prevents the restorative functions of the body from ever taking place. Taking just 1 teaspoon of high-quality ashwagandha in your morning tea helps to smooth out the sharp, detrimental edge of that morning cortisol spike. It does not sedate you, it simply makes you profoundly more robust and resilient to the inevitable stressors you will face throughout the day. Think of it as installing a sophisticated, reliable shock absorber on your entire nervous system. For men, this translates into huge, life-changing gains. Lower cortisol directly means a better, more stable mood, dramatically reduced anxiety, and a superior ability to think clearly and calmly under pressure. Furthermore, consistent cortisol reduction over a few months creates the ideal non-stressed hormonal environment necessary for the long-term steady maintenance of your natural testosterone levels. It essentially stops your body from wasting precious energy on low-grade panic and redirects that energy toward critical muscle maintenance, recovery, and peak cognitive performance. The only trick with ashwagandha is the taste, as it can be quite bitter, earthy, and pungent. I strongly recommend using it in a strong flavored tea, perhaps one with warm spices like ginger or turmeric, and definitely with a dash of raw honey or pure maple syrup to smooth out the flavor profile. Solution 3, the metabolic switch, Ceylon cinnamon. Finally, if your primary issue isn't hormonal flatness or acute stress, but rather metabolic sluggishness, that slow creep of weight around the middle, fluctuating energy levels, and the infamous mid-afternoon sugar crash that costs you hours of productivity, your 1 teaspoon solution is the humble but mighty cinnamon powder. Crucially, we are not talking about just any cinnamon found on the average grocery shelf. We are talking specifically about high-quality Ceylon cinnamon, often known as true cinnamon, which is far superior to the more common cassia variety for daily heavy consumption due to its significantly lower coumarin content. Cinnamon is a phenomenal, naturally occurring metabolic ignition switch. Its primary power comes from its ability to dramatically improve your body's sensitivity to insulin. Insulin is the hormone responsible for ushering blood sugar into your cells to be used for essential energy. As men age, especially with increased visceral fat accumulation, they often develop a degree of insulin resistance. This means your cells begin to ignore the insulin signal, leading to high blood sugar spikes, immediate energy crashes, and the unfortunate storage of that excess sugar as fat, particularly around the midsection. Adding a single teaspoon of Ceylon cinnamon to your morning tea works proactively to stabilize your blood sugar levels right from the start of the day. It helps your cells become more receptive to insulin, effectively normalizing the energy delivery process. The benefits are immediate and cumulative. Better blood sugar control means sustained, smooth energy, no more sharp peaks and valleys, just a smooth plateau that lasts well into the evening. You will also notice dramatically reduced cravings, as stable blood sugar instantly kills those intense mid-morning or mid-afternoon urges for sweets or simple carbohydrates. And finally, improved insulin sensitivity makes it easier for your body to access stored fat for fuel, directly helping to trim that stubborn abdominal fat. The great thing about cinnamon is that it's simply delicious and blends perfectly into any black tea, chai, or even a simple cup of warm water with lemon. It's a powerful daily medicine that tastes fantastic and immediately begins to address the core metabolic issues that underpin declining energy and vitality in men over 50. The power of the intentional teaspoon ritual. The reason these deceptively simple 1 teaspoon hacks work with such profound, life-altering efficiency is not just the innate chemical power of the ingredient itself, but the undeniable cumulative power of the ritual. By deliberately choosing to add a single, intention-driven ingredient to your morning routine, you are taking a powerful, proactive step toward commanding your own health before the inevitable chaos of the day has even begun. This small daily commitment reinforces an essential feeling of discipline, control, and intentional self-care that is so often missing in the frenetic pace of modern life. Remember this foundational principle, gentlemen. The body of a man over 50 responds best to consistency, not unsustainable, jarring intensity. You are aiming for a gentle, daily, yet powerful nudge in the right direction, not a massive overhaul that burns you out by lunchtime. I encourage you to try cycling these options based on your specific needs. If you know a brutally stressful week is ahead, or if you feel deeply burned out and overextended, focus on ashwagandha for its deep, calm resilience. If your mood and vitality are lagging and need a clear spark, rely on Mecca for pure, innate drive. And if your focus is firmly on weight loss, metabolic health, and avoiding those energy crashes, make Ceylon cinnamon your daily, non-negotiable foundation. Choose one of these profound 1 teaspoon secrets, commit to it for 3 full weeks, and closely monitor the profound difference. You will feel a subtle but undeniable recalibration of your entire internal engine. A greater, more centered calm, a significant lift in natural energy, and a significant boost in your overall masculine vitality. And when your partner notices the change, when they clearly see that confident focus and enduring energy return, and they start playfully pleading with you to slow down or begging to know your secret, you'll have the quiet satisfaction of knowing the magic was in that single intentional teaspoon in your morning mug.